Gee, do you want to say hello to everybody? Hello, Instagram. I'm Reggie. I would like Instagram fame. Okay, I'll let you go. Hi, guys. Converted it into a mat. It has this piece that fits on top so you can do mat work. It has a tower here, but you can't see it. You can see my petty pool, and you guys are actually sitting on top of my Pilates chair, so you can't see it because you're on it. Thanks for joining, you guys. I think you can see what's going on, right? Maybe like a little bit of like feet and head are cut off, but there's also the mirror. Good morning, everybody. I've gotten messages even before 10. I'm ready, let's go, let's do this. I'm really happy that we're back doing Pilates. Wow, everybody, Guy, Claire, and Harvey. Good, I'm glad there's other dogs watching this. Hi, Paige. Let's give it one more minute. All you guys need is a yoga mat and apparently your dog. I might have to stop real quick just because there's a door to outside and Raj likes to come in and out because I'm his slave. So I might have to do that. You guys are going to keep working though. The only thing you might need is a band. I always suggest this, or like a belt or a yoga strap even. It doesn't have to be stretchy. If you struggle with roll-ups, right, coming all the way up, then you can use it to kind of slow yourself down and bring yourself back up. So if you think you're gonna struggle with a roll-up of any kind, then you can get that. But you can always modify and skip and do what you want. And I want you guys to think during the workout today of quality over quantity. So if we're doing a lot of something, I don't want you to just throw your body through it and fling your limbs and like make the shape and do the coordination of it. I want you to try to really feel the work of it. So I'd rather you do 3 really good repetitions and then just be completely exhausted and have to stop than do 10 that are like crappy. Okay, so quality. Okay, welcome. Eden's dog is gonna join too. Awesome, we're all gonna get snuggles. Okay, so find yourself your mat and we're gonna start sitting. And I'm gonna say this is gonna be somewhere between an intermediate and an advanced workout. However, everyone and anyone can do it. So I'm gonna give you modifications to the best of my ability. If anything is beyond your current abilities, you skip it, you modify, you watch, you rest, you laugh because there's no way in heck you can do it. Okay, so really listen to your body. And again, think about the quality of your movements and not the quantity, not how many you can do. And if you can't do every exercise, that is totally fine. Because one day you will be able to do it. And then that will be really exciting. Okay, bend your knees, sit up on your mat. Okay, and you can hold your legs. We're just gonna breathe for a second here, okay? Tall spine is important. Giant breath in. Feel your ribs filling in every direction, and then full breath out. All the air comes out, really squish yourself. Full breath in. Try to expand in every dimension. Side to side, front and back, up and down, and exhale. If you can, take one hand in the front of your ribs, one hand in your back. Breathe in and really push those 2 hands apart. And then when you breathe out, squeeze those hands together. Compress your body. Now on the sides of your ribs if you can. Deep breath in. Fill your hands up to the sides. Push them open like a balloon. And then as you exhale, squeeze together. So you feel everything coming into the center. And then just rest your hands on your shins. Again, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now we're going to start to move with the breath. Stop talking to each other, you guys. Do your Pilates. Inhale tall. Exhale, start to nod your chin. Slide your hands down your shins. Breathe out. Round your back over your legs. Now stay down here. Imagine your hands are still on your side ribs. Breathe in and really fill yourself up. And then as you exhale, slide your hands back up. Rebuild your back, bone by bone. Inhale tall. Exhale, tuck your chin. Breathe out. Slide your hands down around your spine. It's a nice back stretch. Stay here. Full breath in. Fill yourself up like a balloon. And then breathe out. Slide your hands back up. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out. Nod your head. Start to go forward. Stay there. Giant breath in. And breathe out to come back up. Reach your hands forward. You're going to roll down as slowly as you can, bone by bone. Start to tuck your seat. This is just to get us down to the ground. Tail tucks under. Don't collapse. We don't want to fall like a plank. We want to go vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Okay. For 100 today, I'm just going to close this door. Straighten the legs out, you guys. So let your legs be flat on the mat. And they have the option to stay down there. This idea is from Nitu. Thank you, Nitu. Or we're going to add some variations if you want. Okay? Find the ribs sinking. Find the belly sinking. As we do the 100, I want you to breathe as deeply as we were just doing in that warm-up. Hands straight to the ceiling. Inhale where you are. Exhale, tuck your chin. Push your rib cage down to fold up as high as you can. Head forward without your belly pushing up. You want it to sink in. Really big arm pumps. Let's go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Breathe in, nice and smooth. Breathe out. 20 in. Now, if you want to add the variation, right leg up. Exhale. 30. Inhale it down. Left leg. 40. Breathe in, put it down with control. Breathe out. 60. In. Out. 70. In. I think I'm counting wrong. Out. 80. Keep going, you guys. 90. We're evened up on both legs. Keep your legs down. One more breath in. One more breath out. And let's call it 100, but I think it's either 90 or 110. It's the 100-ish. Hands up in the air. Here's where you might want to put that strap around your feet. Flex your feet, make a nice little V, squeeze your heels. Head and shoulders forward, just like you're about to do the 100. And then you're going to exhale all your air out. Scoop your stomach in. Don't let it push forward. Scoop, 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 like you're going up over a giant beach ball. Reach your hands towards your feet. Okay, I'll do a few with the band in case you're doing that option and you want to see how that looks. Start to roll back. If you don't have the band, you're just reaching your arms straight ahead, or for more challenge by your ears. Shoulders are relaxed. Don't collapse. Every single backbone gets its turn. The head and the shoulders are down. Your hands can reach up or back if you don't have a band. Inhale, bring your head forward. As far as you can without the band. If you have the band, when you feel like you're stuck, you're going to give a gentle little bicep curl, elbows down towards the mat, shoulders out of the ears, and then you can release the arms when you're over that hump. Okay, continue. You can take an inhale and exhale to go down, or you can inhale down, exhale up. I'm going to do a few faster. Join me if you can. Exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Everybody down, whatever pace you are going at, find yourself down. As you can see, I slid back. That's a little bit naughty. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to take the legs up in the air, and we're going to do some form of rollover. Your first option to try is to bend the knees. This is going to be the easiest one. Press the hands. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to push into your hands. Try to curl your hips just halfway off the mat, halfway up your back, and then roll back down slowly. Okay, if that one's challenging, you're going to keep working on that. Half roll back with the legs bent. If that's easy, try straight legs and see if you can lift the legs a little more straight up and down slowly. Really, really hard, maybe even harder than the actual rollover. Okay, so there's your second version. Okay, if you want to go right into the rollover, you can start with your legs reached away from you, and you're going to exhale all the way up and over. Let's have the legs stay parallel with the ground so we don't collapse them. Open the feet hip distance and roll down. Okay, so you're choosing the version that works for you. Reach the legs away. Exhale up and over. Try not to collapse. We don't want the legs falling on the face if we're flexible. Support your torso. Open the feet. Roll down. If you're doing the full version, let's reverse. Okay, we'll just do two more. Feet apart. Lift your hips up, lengthen your spine. Close those feet, squeeze them together. Roll down. Okay, whatever version you're working on, do one more. Lifting the hips to the best of your ability. This is really hard if your low back is tight, you guys. if your glutes aren't firing or if your low abdominals are weak. So all those pieces of the puzzle are going to help you achieve the rollover. Let's keep the right leg up. Let's take the left leg down. We're going to do the one leg circle, but we're going to do a really old school return to life Joseph Pilates version where the hips move. So you may not have done this one before. So we're only going to do 3. You're going to take your right leg across, but you are going to go really far and allow your right hip to lift. Draw a really big circle and pull it home, and make sure you have stability when you come back. Inhale, the shoulders are not going to move, the ribs are going to stay glued down, but we're letting the hips roll. One more time, lifting your right hip to do a big giant circle, and now the other way, out. As you go across again, that right hip lifts, but your abs are still tight. You're not just flopping around. You're in control, you're working hard. Sometimes, I'll be honest, I even feel my abs more on this version for some reason. Switch. You guys let me know what you think at the end about the version you like. Across the body, the left hip is going to lift. Big circle. Exhale. As you breathe out, your abs tighten. Inhale, across the body. Exhale, compress your center. One more time. Let's go the other way. Out, across, and exhale. Pull your stomach into the mat. 2 more times. And then let's do the coordination. Let's change things up. Let's bring legs in bent, tabletop position, and the elbows bent as if you're holding your straps on the reformer. Your elbows are down and squeezed in. Curl your head up. Find your abs and stay up. Straighten both hands to the mat, both legs away. Beat your feet, open, close. Bend your knees, bend your arms. Stretch, squeeze, knees, arms. Stretch, squeeze, knees, arms. Now stretch and stay. Pull your belly and back down. Crisscross your feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Bend your arms. Keep your head curled. Do it one last time. Stretch. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Bend your arms. Rest your head. Swing up to sitting, and let's get into our rolling like a ball position. You can grab your thighs. You can grab your shins, or here's a fun challenge. I like this version. If you thread your hands under your legs and then thread them through. It's not easy to grab unless you have teeny weeny little legs. If you can, grab those. That's gonna lock you in. It's kind of like the truth serum of rolling like a ball. You can't kick, you can't move. You're gonna have to really scoop your belly around your back, okay? So choose your hands, tuck your chin, draw your low belly off your thighs, rock and roll. Catch yourself for a second at the top, hold it, inhale back. Exhale up, get it, stay there, show that you're in control. Inhale, exhale. Now whatever you're holding, don't tense your shoulders to hold. Try to plug your arms down into your lats, into your side body. The more you can roll your hips up, the nicer momentum you're gonna have to come back up. Okay, let's hold it. Let's go down into single leg stretch. Grab your right shin or thigh and reach that left leg away, and think of that quality. Really squeeze your butt of your straight leg and reach your toes farther. Switch. We're gonna go super slow so you can feel the work. Switch. Keep pressing your collarbones down away from your ears. Keep pressing your abdomen down away from the thigh that's coming in towards you. Try to stay curled forward as much from your ribs and your upper middle back as you can, so that your neck isn't the only thing bending forward, because then the neck will just start to feel really tired. If that's the case, put your head down. Focus on what's happening in your low belly instead of your upper abs. That's cool. Can you keep this control and go a little bit faster? Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Starting to taste my breakfast a little bit. Oopsie, I ate too late. Okay, I feel like that's enough. Pull the legs in. If your head needs a break, put it down. Let's reach the arms and legs. Don't let your shoulders elevate. Circle and squeeze. Again, we're going nice and slow. As your arms reach, it doesn't push your head and shoulders down to the mat. Your upper abs are keeping you curled forward unless you've chosen head down. Okay, let's pick up the pace. But don't start to fling your limbs around. Keep your arms connected into your sides. Keep the low belly pulling down. Keep squeezing your bum and inner thighs as you reach those legs away. Okay, let's go single straight legs. One leg is up, one leg is down. Reach as high as you can. Try not to bend your arms. Instead of bringing the leg to you, can you curl up to your leg more? And again, don't just drop that bottom leg. Squeeze the glute. Push the leg away. Reach it longer. Ready to pick it up, you guys? Switch, 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 switch. Check your shoulders. Look at your low tummy. And listen to your breath. Okay, I think we earned a break. What do you think? Keep your legs straight up in the air, but put your head down for a second. Recover. Don't pant. I always tell my clients not to pant. Hands behind the head. Curl up. So now you can relax your neck. Open the elbows wide. So we don't want to be holding the head just with the arms. We want to hold the head with the abs and then just put the hands out to support. Inhale, push both legs away. Squeeze your heels, your inner thighs, your bottom. Exhale, pull them up. So you choose how low feels good in your back. Make sure you're using your abdominals to hold the legs, not your hip flexors, not your back. Inhale down. Now look at your belly before the legs go up. The stomach sinks deeper. Inhale down. Exhale. Push the belly down. Use your breath. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Keep your head curled up if you can. And I need a break, so you get a break too. This series of 5 kills me. It's the worst. Am I right? I think so. Hands behind the head. The crisscross. I'm really picky about this one. We don't just want to roll on one shoulder, roll on the other shoulder. I want you to get those shoulders off the mat and keep them there, you guys. When you twist, you're almost twisting backwards. My elbow's trying to reach the other end of the mat. And then switch. Twist. Back, back, back. Twist. Get both shoulders off so you're not resting on one side. Trust me, I know I want to do it too. Twist. Work. Get stronger. And let's pick it up. Exhale. 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 This should hurt so much. Good hurt, right? Okay, I can't do anymore. So we're all done. Sit up. Such a challenge. And we did take breaks. Eventually we want the endurance there to be able to do like at least 10 of all of those with no break. Okay, stop talking to each other, you guys. Eden, Siobhan, pay attention. Arms out. Sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna turn off the comments. Inhale. Start to go forward. Here's your spine stretch. So imagine you're peeling your head off the mat. Head, neck, shoulders. We're not stretching our hamstrings primarily, so I don't want you to dump your torso onto your legs. I want you to feel like there's a seat belt around your waist, pulling your tummy backwards as your head and hands go forwards. Now we're going to change it up a little bit because I like to play. I want you to reach your fingertips up to the sky so your spine is tall and straight and slightly hinged forward. Think of shaving the head on the reformer or on the chair, armchair. Bend your elbows, or on the tower even. Squeeze your triceps. Bend your elbows, squeeze your triceps. 1 more time. Now take your hands behind your back. Now we're kind of thinking of like boomerang or rowing. You're going to lace your fingers. Head's going to go down, round your back. Stomach stays lifted. Keep this shape and row your arms all the way around so you're back in your spine stretch position. Have fun. Let's do that whole thing 2 more times. Lengthen the spine, forward and up. 3 times, shaving the head. 2, keep your ribs pulled back so you're not in an arch here. 1, take your hands behind your back. Lace your fingers. As your arms push up, pull your ribs up, pull your stomach up, but bow your head down. Stretch your back, and then circle the arms around so you're reaching back forward towards the toes in your spine stretch. Last one, lengthen. Shave the head. I'm feeling my shoulders, I'm feeling my triceps. I hope you are too. And we're getting a nice stretch out of the shoulders as well as the back. Was that 2 or 3? I don't know. Do 1 more. Arms back. Lace the fingers. As the hands come up, pull the ribs up, pull the stomach up, round your spine. Head is bowed forward, circle the arms around. And then we're just gonna finish our spine stretch by sitting up, tail, low back, middle back, shoulders, neck. Heck, how fun was that? I totally made that one up. Okay, open leg rocker, you guys. If this is too hard, do rolling like a ball, because it's really like rolling like a ball 2.0. So you're gonna take your legs up in the air, hold where you can. The thighs is just fine if you have tight hammies, or the calves, or the ankles, the feet, the toes. You have to get round, so you have to scoop your tummy and bring your head forward. Roll back, inhale, exhale up. Try to get it, oh, I didn't make it. Inhale back, Exhale. What you don't want to do is just sit up tall, because then you're not in your abs. You're just balancing on your tushy. You got to keep that scoop. Try a few more. One more try. Rocking and rolling on our Sunday morning. Close your feet, you guys. Keep your feet up there. You're going to walk down, kind of like we do tree on the reformer with control. The legs finish up, the hands down, the head down. We're going to do corkscrew. You are welcome to leave your bum down, or we're going to try to do some lifting of the hips. So first, you guys squeeze your heels, make a V. Take your feet to the right. Your hips are allowed to lift. They're going to draw a big circle all the way around over the left, back to center. If you can, lift your hips and stay up. 3, 2, 1. Slow roll down. Go the other way. Left. Glue your heels. Draw your circle as big as you can. In control. Option to lift. 3, 2, 1. Not easy. I'm sorry. I'm making it look easy. Go to the right. Draw your circle. Maybe lift. Hold. Come down. We're only going to do one more. Go to the left. And then lift. Maybe you only get a millimeter off. That's still amazing. You're working. And come down. Swing up. The saw. Open your feet wide. I'm up on an elevated mat, so I can't go really that wide. You guys can go super duper wide. I'm going to stay a little narrow, unless you're also on an elevated mat. Julia, I think you are, but you can use your moon boxes. Let's have our arms out. Sit up tall. Press your feet as if they're into a wall, and try not to let them flip and flop as you do this. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, pull your ribs and belly back. So again, it's not just stretching the legs. I want you to really work your abs as you try to saw off your baby toe. And I like to push that back arm up, kind of like a lever to push my head down. Come back up. Twist to the left. And then like there's a seat belt around my waist, pulling my ribs and stomach up and back behind me. I'm reaching my right hand over the baby toe, back hand up. Let's pick it up a bit. Inhale and twist, exhale, reach. Inhale, up. Twist, exhale, reach. So nice for the back. The more you glue your butt cheeks down and don't let your hips move, the more stretch you're going to get in your back. Last one. Oh, ab cramp. It's good when your abs cramp because you know you're using them. Okay, lay on your tummy. We're going to do something a little different than a neck roll or a swan. Okay, so pay attention here. Squeeze your heels. Have your thumbs on the mat. So your palms are facing into your legs, but my thumbs are touching the ground. And let your shoulders just flop. So you're kind of like a bit of a dead fish here. And then your nose is hovering right over the mat. Squeeze your heels, inner thighs, and butt. Keep your belly button sucked up off the mat. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach your hands down an inch closer to your feet. And squeeze your blades so your shoulders lift, but we're not moving our spine yet. Then we're going to float the spine. Reach the hands farther down towards the knees. Don't think of going up, think of going forward with your chest, and also don't overdo your neck. And then come all the way back down, relax your arms, your hands, your shoulders, your neck. Inhale, just the arms and blades squeeze. Exhale, reach longer, long like a dart. Hold it for the inhale. Exhale, come down, let everything go. Inhale, blades and arms, initiate. Exhale, long, low line. Keep your stomach lifted, do not push your stomach onto the mat. Hold it, inhale. Exhale, come down. Now think of your arms pulling straps on the long box on the reformer. Reach your arms straight out in front of you, palms facing the floor. Keep your low belly sucked up off the mat and try to lift your arms and chest a little bit. Again, no, don't overdo your neck. It's so early. Inhale, take the arms back above the ground. They're not touching. Your palms are facing the floor all the way to your legs. Squeeze your blades. Lift your chest, but again, don't jam your belly down, don't crunch your low back, and come all the way back. Your arms are above the ground, hovering. 2 more. Inhale to open your chest, open your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades, work your upper back, not the lower, and then exhale, return. Heels tight, butt tight. Last one, inhale. Imagine you're pulling those ropes, and exhale, return. Take a child's pose. Again, not a comfy yoga one. I almost want you to push away with your hands to pull your stomach and ribs back, so you're actively using your abs, stretching your back, and then the head tries to go towards the knees. Okay, let's do a quick one leg kick, two leg kick. Come out onto your forearms. I'm gonna do flat hands today, just for something different. You can do your fists if that's what you're used to. Sorry, you guys can't see my hands, or you can, I guess, in the mirror. You wanna really pull your chest forward, squeeze your blades, keep that feeling of what you just did, and now really suck your belly up. You can't really see my abs because of my shirt, but they're really pulled up. I'm not down here on the tummy, okay? So suck those abs up. Right leg kicks twice. 1, 2, left leg. 1, 2. Keep working through your shoulder blades, your butt, your belly. The neck is in line with the back. Reggie's talking to somebody outside. Okay, heels squeeze together, you guys. Let's do a little double leg. Rest your ear on the mat. Put your 2 hands together on your back. Push your elbows down. 3 kicks. Squeeze your heels together and kick. 1, 2, 3. Stretch your legs. Let's lace the fingers if possible, if you're not too tight. And get that nice big lift in your upper back, not your lower back. Turn your head to the other side, return. Kick. 1, 2, 3. And when you do those kicks, you guys, try not to bounce. So how stable and solid can you be? Again, so I like to think squeeze, 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 rather than like fling, fling, fling. Now don't just lift your arms here, lift your back, lift your back, lift your back. Again, kick. 1, 2, 3. Arch that upper spine. Okay, that's enough. Go ahead and take a child's pose again, that very active, scooped belly, rounded back, child's pose. And come up. Okay, let's do a chest expansion and a thigh stretch, but a little bit different. Let's take the arms straight ahead. Now, think of your pubic bone trying to go forward more, right, to tighten the front of your body so that you're not sticking your tushy out the back. Really get that tuck with your glutes, with your low abs. Hands straight ahead. Inhale, lace your fingers. We're gonna reach those arms back without popping the ribs forward is key. Look right, look left, look center. Exhale, return the arms straight back. Keep everything, your seat, your abs. Inhale, lace the fingers if you can. Push the arms back without losing your abs or your spine shape. Left, right, center, release. Now for the thigh stretch, let's put the hands behind the head and think of the neck pull. So really push your head into your hands and imagine your hands are pulling your head up to the sky. Let's go, hinge back. Keep that nice tight front of body, like your pubic bone is trying to curl up a little tighter towards your ribs. And your ribs are trying to go down, oh my gosh, this is so hard for me, towards the pubic bone. Okay, so we do not want to arch. Go. Just 2 more. Make them really good. Tightest butt, tightest abs. Your hands are pulling your head up to the sky. Come back up. 1 more time. It's my goal in life to go a little farther than this. I'm working on it. Hinge, hinge. Yeah. Okay. And honestly, I will feel my quads from just that. I don't know why my quads are so weak, they just are. The neck pull. Let's start sitting. I'm gonna give you a first option, and you might stay with this, okay, if you feel like you can't get all the way up and down. Flex your feet. The feet are hip distance apart. See my feet? Hands are behind the head, same thing you just did. Push your head into your hands. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, squeeze your bum. Don't just go leaning your head and shoulders back, but really start to tuck your tail and pelvis under. Pull your low stomach toward the ground, but keep pulling your ribs up and back so you don't just go down. Go as far as you can hold without falling. Stay there. And then exhale, come forward again. Scoop your belly, round your back, elbows towards mat. Inhale, sit tall. Stay with that version if that one's best for you. Otherwise, we're gonna go all the way down and up now. Again, start with your seat, your tail. If you know you have big chunks of back that want to fall down like a plank, really try to hold that piece and smooth it out. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, scoop your stomach up and back, elbows towards the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl back. Now, as your belly is scooping and your butt is tucking, your chin is not collapsing. That's why it's called neck pull. We want that long, strong neck. Your head pushing into your hands. Exhale up. Inhale, tall. Imagine as you scoop your belly and squeeze your butt that your hands are trying to pull your skull to the ceiling. Okay, that feels like enough to me. Let's everyone down on the back. Stay where you are. Bend your legs. We're gonna skip a scissor and a bicycle and just go to a bridge with no support. So feet flat, hip distance, hands on the floor. Push with your hands. Curl up your pubic bone, your tailbone. Really squeeze your glutes to get a really super strong line from your knee to your shoulder, not an arch. Don't push out your belly or ribs. Stay contained, okay? So not a yoga bridge, a Pilates bridge. Straighten your right leg, long and low. Your hips don't fall. Kick up with a point, down with a flex. Let's do 3. When that leg goes down, don't let it pull your hips down. So you gotta really use your left butt to stay up. Just drag the foot back in. Hips maximum high. Left leg straight, pointed up, flex down. 3, 2, pelvis still. 1, drag your foot in, articulate down your back, bone by bone, back massage. Ankle across the knee. Grab, if you can, your left thigh or whatever you can reach. Take an inhale. 3 little exhales, pull it in. 3, a little more. 2, a little more. 1. One more time on this leg. Inhale, release it. 3 exhales. Deepen. Deepen. Switch. Grab what you can, if you can grab anything, or just hang out here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull the legs towards you. A little more. A little more. Wow, this side's so much tighter. Inhale, release. One more time, you guys. Well, that was fun. Okay, swing up. Let's do our spine twist. Flex your feet, glue your big toes together. Arms out, but then I want you to bend your elbows in. So you look like this. So my thumbs are kind of like poking, I don't know, my shoulders, like right above my armpits, and keep the hands there. And keep the elbows kind of like feeling like you're pulling back the whole time. So you're engaging your shoulder blades and the arms don't go forward, okay? No funky. Lost the connection. Julia, come back. I hope you get it again. Inhale, tall. 3 twists to the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist more. Exhale, twist more. Glue those feet together, you guys. The feet don't pedal. Twist all the way. Then a little more juice. Then a little more juice. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze more. Squeeze more. This is sometimes where I ab cramp too because I'm squeezing so hard. Make sure you are as well. Squeeze. Squeeze. Stay really straight. Squeeze. Last one. Squeeze. 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 Okay, let's go right down onto our side for some side kicks. We're not going to do too many of these. Short and sweet. Nobody's butt is going to combust today. Get your hips at the very back of your mat, your head, shoulders at the back of the mat. You could rest your head. Okay, you're going to hinge your feet forward, probably off your mat. If you can pull on the neck, do. Okay, if that feels comfortable, make sure you're not resting your head, you're pulling. Your other hand is on the mat, or it's also on the head. Float your foot just a little bit, top leg. The goal here is not to move your center. We're only going to do 3. Kick forward, kick back. Kick forward, kick back. Your head and shoulders do not move. That's all. Bring your feet together. Kick up just 3 times. Long through both sides of your waist. 2. And 1. And then 3 circles, but we're going to go big since we're only doing 3. 3. Keep your middle still. 2. Keep your bottom leg still. 1. You're going to bring your feet right back together. Go the other way. 3. 2. 1. Go right on your tummy. Put your hands under your forehead so your head is resting. 10 beats. Lift your legs straight. Belly button up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freeze. Straight legs. Again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your shoulders. Last time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll right to the other side. Sorry for the butt that you guys are seeing. I'm just rolling to the correct side. Keep your feet hinged forward. Hands where you need them, where they're right for your body. Keep your center still. We're kicking forward. We're kicking back. Just 2 more. 1 more. Bring your feet together. Kick up. Just 3. Oh, almost fell off the mat. 2. 1. Gigantic circle, super solid middle. We want the leg to be big and free and loose. but we want our center solid, solid, solid. And go the other way. 3. Dude, this side's so much harder for me to stay still. How about you guys? 1. Isn't that interesting? Roll on your back. You guys, it's teaser time. Who's excited? Me. Hands up in the air. Straight up. Lay down. Bend your knees. Squeeze your legs together. Inner thighs squeezed, feet squeezed, knees squeezed. Lift your head and shoulders as if you're about to do the 100. Stay there. Nobody's going to jump off the mat. You're going to slowly peel your back off. If you cannot, then you get to grab your legs with your fingers and help your torso get up. You're going to sit up nice and tall, not to a straight back. We need that scoop in the low belly, so you're kind of back off your sitting bones. Bring your shoulders down. Bring your chest up. Feel length in the front of your body. You're not squished or collapsed. Feel length in the back of the body. My legs are a little too close. Now slowly down. Again, if you feel like you're just going to fall, then use your hands. Okay, teach your body what you're trying to make it do. It's not cheating. It's learning. It's building strength. Okay, until you don't need your hands anymore. And that time will come if you practice enough in the right way. Now let's stretch the right leg only. My left foot is down. My thighs are squeezed. Head and shoulders up. When you feel a little bit stuck, pause for a second. And then exhale. Suck your low belly deeper. Your arms stay parallel to the legs. Maybe you're walking up your leg if you need that help. And then let's go down slow-mo. Don't be shy if you need to put your hands on your legs to teach your back to roll with control, so gravity doesn't get ya. Put your foot down. Try the other leg. Head and shoulders. Exhale out. The belly scoops back, the chest lifts up, the arms are parallel with the straight leg, more or less. Slowly down. Even though those arms are reaching up, you guys really try to work to keep your shoulders and shoulder blades connected into your back and your sides. Put the foot down. Let's come up with both feet down. Slowly. Exhale. Once you're up, if your body's in the right position, you won't have to shift your torso. You'll be able to lift both your legs. Put your feet back down. Roll slowly. So these are all just drills. This is not the full teaser sequence, but it's hard and it will make you stronger. Last one, option, keep your feet down, do the same thing we just did, okay, or stretch your legs to 45, keep them there if you're more advanced and this feels doable. Head and shoulders up. Exhale up. Arms are trying to stay parallel to the legs the whole time. Wherever you are, I want the arms and legs to go up 3 times. Or just the arms, I don't know why I said legs. 2, legs up would be really hard. 1, now you can put your feet back down, or you can keep the legs up and slowly lower everything all at once. Hug your knees in, give yourself a little rock. Whatever version you did, I'm sure you're working hard, so good job. Okay, let's flip on our belly and do a little swimming. Let's go to 30. Keep your abs lifted. Try not to smush your belly button into the mat. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. Reach your legs straight back. Lift all 4 limbs off the mat. Keep your abs pulled in. Keep your shoulders away from the air. And let's flutter. Go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Breathe in. Same breathing as your 100. Breathe out. Just one more breath. Your head and your center stay super still as your limbs do their thing. Freeze. Slowly down. Child's pose. Scoop your belly up. Curl your head to your knees. I like this mat that I have because I can kind of grab and like pull to stretch my back. Okay, come onto your hands and toes for leg pull front. Okay, so you're in a plank. Your heels are squeezed. You have a straight line from your head. Yes. To your feet. Siri wants to play Pilates too. Lift your right leg up. Shift back. Shift forward. Put it down. Lift your left leg up. Go back. Come forward. Put it down. Right. Back. Forward. Down. Left. Back. Forward. Let's do one more, you guys. Keep your back straight. Keep your neck in line. Don't let your head get droopy. Okay, bring your knees down and let's just turn onto our back. We're gonna try the leg pull back. That one was leg pull front. Your hands are down behind you. Your fingers are pointed at your toes. Squeeze your legs together. Use your glutes. Tailbone up, pubic bone up. Can you make a plank? A straight line from your foot to your shoulder. Okay? You might stay here. The full version is hard. If you feel able to go on, scoop your low belly, pick your right leg up. Inhale softly down. Exhale, left leg. When you kick up, your butt doesn't fall. If you cannot kick, you just hold the starting position. One more. Right. One more left. And lower down. I'll be honest, that was one of my least favorite mat exercises for a long time, even though I'm flexible. It's super hard. Okay, let's do some side kicks, kneeling. And again, we're only gonna do a few of these. I'm gonna face you guys. Hands behind the head, be in the middle of your mat so you have space on either side of you. We're gonna fall onto the right leg, the right arm. Clearly I didn't have enough caffeine this morning. Your hand is behind your head. You can see in the mirror, right, my back arm, even though you can't see my head. Now let's kick forward, again, just 3, and kick back. Don't move your center. Don't move your head. Back. Just one more time. Front. Back. Can you return to where you came from? And then drop to the other side. Okay. Ready? Solid center. Head back. Don't let your hand push your head forward. Kick back. Front. Back. Front. It's been a really long week, you guys. Back. Front. Back. Thank you for bearing with me. And come up. Okay, go back to your first side, but sit on your hip. We're gonna try a side bend. You've got options. If it's too much what we're gonna do, you can keep your knees down on the mat and you can come up on your knees. Okay, so here's your option if it feels like too much for your shoulder or for your waist or for your hip, because they're all working. If you wanna attempt the full one, I know, sorry, the writing is right where my feet are, but you're gonna split your feet. So my top leg is in front and my bottom leg is in back. My hand is in the middle of the mat and my top hand is just hanging out. We are gonna really focus on getting this shoulder of the hand that's on the floor pushed down away from the ear and connected into the side body. Inhale, lift up. So you might be on your knees. If you're on your feet, you're gonna straighten your legs, squeeze them together, and we're not in a side plank, we're in a gigantic rainbow. Lift, 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 lift. Come all the way back down gently. Don't fall, don't let gravity win. 2 more, whatever version you want, on your knees, on your feet, up. All your underside is working, your lats, your serratus, your obliques, even the glutes, the inner thighs. Control your descent. This is hard. And again, eventually we won't stagger the feet, we'll stack them, but then the balance gets really, really, really tricky too. And you should have a delicious stretch. The whole top of my body right now is getting a stretch. Come down. Switch sides, maybe a little teaser situation to get over there. Choose the knees stacked if you want to stay on your knees. That's going to be your version. Or stagger those feet, top foot in front. Or stack them. If you don't want to take a modification, you do the hardest version. Go for it. Ready? Here we go. Push the shoulder down, plug it into your side body. Do not let your shoulders approach your ears. Inhale, we're going to lift up. Push up, up, up. Squeeze your inner thighs, stretch your legs super straight if you're doing this version. Control it down. Again, inhale up. Stretch your rainbow. Could be rainbowy today, it's raining. And then control it down. Jay Graham says, gravity wants your butt. Don't let it have it. It's one of his favorite quotes. And up. Hips up, arch, stretch. And don't let gravity get your butt. Okay, let's take those legs back around to the front of the mat. Let's try a boomerang. Let's just try 2. It's complicated. If you haven't done it before, follow along. Your feet are in a little V. I'm gonna lift mine just so you can see them for a second. So there's my feet in a V. I'm gonna stay turned out and I'm gonna cross the legs, except the feet are on the mat. Okay, so that's what the feet are doing. Cross, let's put the right foot on top. Hands are on the mat beside your hips. Your back is round, and this one's kind of fun. We're gonna roll back, okay? You're gonna try to roll over. The legs are parallel with the floor. The legs open, close, just switch. Left foot's on top. You're gonna roll up into a teaser. Try to catch your balance. Hands behind the back. Lace the fingers. We did this in our spine stretch. The hands go up, the head goes down, the legs go down. Circle around like you're finishing your rowing on the reformer. Put your hands back down. We're only gonna do one more time. Try to roll back, take the legs with you. Balance on your shoulders. Open, close. Come on up, balance. Teaser. Hands behind the back. Slowly lift your arms, lift your ribs, lift your belly, head and feet go down. Circle around, stretch, and then pop your hands down. We're gonna do the seal. We're also gonna let in the dog. Come on in, puppy. Woo, it's so windy outside. Good job. Okay, the hands thread inside the two legs in the middle. They go around to the outsides of the feet. Okay, scoop your low belly, tuck your head. If this is too much, go rolling like a ball like we did in the very beginning. Sorry, my servant duties are required for Raj. Ready? 3 claps, balancing on your bum. 1, 2, 3. Can you balance right up on your shoulders and do 3 claps up there? Don't land on your head. 1, 2, 3. Balance on your shoulders. Keep your hips up, up, up. Just one more time. 3 claps. 3 claps. The 3 claps are put there to see if you can be in control and stay there for 3 counts so you're not just rocking up and down with momentum. There's that added extra element of control. Okay, let's do some push-ups. I want you guys to find a wall. Where's a good wall for me to go to that you can see? I guess you can see this one. So find a wall. You can take your phone or iPad with, or whatever you're using. You're gonna have your hands about this wide, so shoulders distance, not too wide. And we're gonna be doing tricep push-ups. So your elbows are gonna be going down to your waist, okay, not out to the side. And your whole body's gonna be staying in a solid plank. So really focus on your middle, right? Not flooping, whatever flooping is. I want your hands to be on a wall. I'm gonna do it on my mirror. I'm gonna have to clean it good after. And I'd say about chest height, not too high, a little lower than shoulders. And I'm standing back, I don't know, 1.5 feet. Let's make a V. Squeeze your heels, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your booty, find your core, and think about your head and neck as well. So you go as close in as you can without losing what's happening in your center, and press. Also keep your shoulder blades squeezed back and your shoulders down away from your ears. My nose is coming like a millimeter from the glass, so you might be able to go that far. My elbows are not touching the ground, but that also depends how high, how low your hands are, and how close or how far your feet are, what your arms are gonna do. I don't know, let's do like 3 more of these. 2, my triceps really getting tired, so this can be really hard work. And then just let your arms go down for a second, give your shoulders a roll. Let's do it one more time, but now we're gonna lift the heels higher, so you have a little bit of a longer lever. It's gonna make it a little bit harder. Okay, so same position with the hands. Little V in the feet, squeeze your heels, lift your heels. Tight heels, seat inner thighs. Again, push-ups towards the wall, focus on your back being super straight, your abs pulled back, your shoulder blades together and down. Control and just breathe naturally. Oops, my nose hit the wall. Let's do like 3 more, something like that. And let the hands come off. Let's do one really nice roll down. My arms feel that, so that's good work, you guys. Feet in a V, hands up in the air. Don't push your ribs forward, so keep your abs tight. Let's start slowly rolling down. Head, neck, shoulders, upper back, middle back. Keep your hips right over your feet. Don't let your bum fall backwards. Folding through the spine. I want you to go all the way down. You can imagine you're pushing the pedal of a wonder chair. Belly goes up like elephant, ribs go up, but your head and your hands are down. Now come up and really engage your glutes. Tuck your seat. Send your hips forward so they don't go backwards. And imagine you're peeling your back into the wall. Low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, head as the arms come down. Jazz hands. All right, you guys, let's leave our workout there for today. It was about 50 minutes long. How's everyone feel? Tell me what you guys thought of this place versus doing it in my living room. I know that you're a lot closer to me here. Maybe you can't see as well. Is that a bummer? Hate those front leg pulls. I know, Julia, they're killers, but eventually they get easier. Thanks, Julia. Thanks, Eden. Okay. Julia likes this. You know, it's kind of cool because you can kind of see me from both directions, right? The front, and you can kind of see me from the other side in the mirror. So, and it's nice and bright in here. Okay. Thanks, Michelle. I'm glad you joined. I know you're not feeling amazing. Yay, Wendy, I didn't see that you signed on. I'm glad you got your Sunday morning class. But I did them. That's the idea. When you hate an exercise, you do it anyways. Thanks, Blair. I'm glad it worked out this week. Thanks, Paige. Liz, love the mirror perspective. Cool. Okay, everyone likes the mirror. This room used to not have a mirror, and when I got it, holy cow, it got so much brighter, it got so much bigger, and it's so great when I have clients in here working on the reformer or the mat or the tower, and I'm telling them they're crooked, they're whatever, sagged in their back, and they're like not really believing me, and I just say, take a look, and they're like, oh. So yeah, mirrors are super helpful for learning for yourself and for others. Ben and I are feeling good. Oh, Ben, 2 in a row, good job. Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm going to sign off so I'm not just like blabbering. Have a great Sunday.